Hi, this is Pradnya. Do you have hard time getting the pulse of your remote team as an IT leader? It can be really difficult to understand your team's mind when you cannot see them physically. As a remote leader, how do you understand what's your team working on and how do they feel about their work? Emojis can come to the rescue here. Yes, I'm talking about those smiley faces. Remote IT leaders are increasingly using the emojis to connect better with their teams. However, the interpretation of these emojis depends on cultural and generational differences. When you're managing your team in a remote or a hybrid setting, emojis can help you convey the emotion and the intent in absence of the physical body language. Here are four strategies to use those emojis effectively. First is to gain an insight into your team's emotion. You can start the virtual meeting by capturing the mood of the day. Ask all the participants to share a sticker with their name and emoji representing are they feeling today. This allows the participant to get an idea of how their peers are feeling. Just by a single glance, you can also get an idea of the collective mood of the group. The emojis, they allow us to reflect upon how are we really feeling and to express the broader range of emotions instead of just saying I'm fine. It gives your team a moment of self-reflection, which has proved to positively impact the performance. The second strategy is to use emojis to build cognitive empathy. You can start using emojis as a part of your weekly check-in. So whenever you have one-on-one with your direct reports, ask them to select an emoji representing how their week went. You can then follow up with questions such as, what went well this week? What was the worst part? Is there anything I can help you with? This practice allows you to have richer one-on-one discussions with your direct reports and to really understand their needs. Regular status updates can spend more time engaging in a meaningful with your employees, help them remove the blockers and coach them. Third strategy is to model appropriate emotions as a leader. The emotions are contagious and they are even amplified in the digital space. Managing your team's emotional state and mood is a very critical element of your leadership. The emojis can really help the leaders to model certain positive emotional cues into a challenging situation and influence it in a positive manner. For example, you can really lighten the load of your team in a high pressure situation just by sharing a humorous image or an emoji. By using emojis which represent positive workplace emotions such as happiness, pride, enthusiasm, you are fostering a positive emotional culture of your organization. This is the very first step for the leaders to effectively role model the digital cues. The fourth strategy is to reinforce the organizational culture. When we go to office physically, you can see that all the symbols representing the organizational cultures are present visually, and employees can automatically look at them when they walk around. So that way, it automatically reinforces the organizational values and the culture. How do we do it when we are working in a digital space? First, understand what is the emotional culture of your organization, which is really codified in the mission statement, the values, and the daily behaviors. Now, think about what are the emojis you can use to represent and enforce it. You can also show the appreciation and the recognition for each other using the applause emoji. Remember to be very judicious while choosing the emojis. If you are new or hesitant in using the emojis, then you can start with very simple ones like thumbs up and try to stay away from the complex ones. It's very possible that your intention of sharing certain emoji was different, but it is interpreted in a totally different manner, which you did not want. If you're not sure, then it's better to be straightforward and to avoid using emoji in those cases rather than leaving things open to interpretation. That's all I have for today. I would love to know what are your strategies to understand your team's emotions while working in a remote environment. Thank you.